Greetings, everyone. Here we are. We're in the Ice Cavern of Happiness. This does not get much better than this. So, this is basically a side quest that's mandatory in order to get through all of the madness. What we basically need to do is grab a very important item here. No, no. No. Here we go. Yeah, we just basically need to grab one item here, and then we also need to grab, we leave the flame. It's very important. Nailed it. There we go, alright. Side, stuff. I haven't done anything else other than empty one of my fairy bottles so that I could have a bottle to go and do the flamey stuff. If you wanted to do this quickly, you would probably best empty all the bottles you have and just use it to shepherd the flames that way. However, since this is a 3-heart challenge, we are going to make sure that we still have fairy bottles. I'm debating about just having one free bottle or 2 bottles is the thing, like, because having 2 bottles of flames makes it way easier for this dungeon, essentially. There we go. I'll probably do it. I'll probably go double. Nope. There we go. That is sword fighting at its finest, and I nailed it, of course. There we go. Getting somebody with the hook shot's a little dangerous, just because, especially with the key spats, you need to make sure that you're lined up, because if they're turning away from you and whatnot. There we go. Bats are the worst. See, like this. This is scary. I'm waiting for him to, like, come at me. He wants to. He's thinking about it. Well, I definitely saw Navi fly up that way, so. Ah! Ah! No! You can't do that, sir. Alright. Clearly this is working. Time to pull out old trusty McShooty. Sometimes you just gotta use a bow. Using a hook shot's much nicer because it's free. But like I said, if they're moving away from you, it's just gonna be sad face. That is a pot. Whoops. I didn't quite exactly mean to move that way. There we go. Nope. Still need a flame. Still need a flame. There we go. Alright. Flame acquired. We're gonna get 2 flames. I'm doing it. We're going super risky. Because it means I can only essentially die once. And, well, we saw how Forest Temple went, so that was fun. Alright. Whoops. We're gonna go. Now, back to the main part. That is the thing with this dungeon, is that as you enter through rooms and stuff, stuff can respawn back, like the enemies, the icicles. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Ooh, you dropped arrows. You dropped arrows. Yes. Nailed it. Alright. That is the correct path, it looks like. Gotta make sure I'm not just taking down any old red ice. Want to make sure I can use my flames correctly. There we go. Alright, puzzles and bats. Two favorite things in the world. Yes, give me more arrows. Can't see. Nailed it. Not even worried. Alright. I think this is actually the first time we're introduced to the Silver Ruby puzzle. Alright. So, how the Silver Ruby works is that they're actually 5 rubies piece. You gotta go collect them. Typically scattered throughout the room. Requiring puzzles to unlock them and all that. And then they unlock a door. It's like, not the most complicated puzzle, but it was a nice mix-up way to introduce this. It's not a puzzle you typically see often, but you do see it. And we'll... Nope. Didn't want to actually climb. That's the problem with the ice, is I have to move carefully. Now, you could safely push this block off because it'll just respawn back at its at home base. It's a shame you can't move while it's doing that, but that was probably due to like a processing thing, really. Alright. You can always tell you're getting closer and closer to the end of the Silver Ruby puzzle because the notes that keeps playing when you acquire them keep getting higher and higher. But nothing to worry about specifically. There we go. I believe it's always 5 rubies. I could be wrong about that, though. Anyway, push this over here. Push this over here. It's all apart. Now, I believe you can actually just jump straight from this platform to here. Which is good. Need more fire for days. I am more fire. Alright. And then this part's pretty easy because you're just going to push that all the way that way. And then just push... Oh, wait. That's not where I thought it was going to end up being. That's okay. No, watch this. Acrobatic skills. Yep. I'm a little cool. It's true. There we go. Line up directly in the middle. And presto. There you go. Not what you would call a particularly long dungeon. Whoop. I was supposed to backflip. If you always can get a back attack on the wolves, it's easy. Easy as pie. So not what we would call a particularly long dungeon. But worth it all the same. We need iron boots. There's actually several reasons why we need iron boots for the dungeons. The water temple just happens to be one, and then we'll be using... you can actually use the iron boots in the Shadow Temple, but we'll get to that part eventually. So we're gonna now learn a song from her. Sheik, as she teaches us to the water temple shortcut. There you go. Needed some chapstick. Lips were dry. Drier than ice. Alright. This is actually... I would say this is one of 2 times this song is super useful. No, I take that back. Because the Shadow Temple does have a use. Anyway, the reason why this song becomes useful is that it saves you a lot of time traveling, actually to Lake Hylia. It's gonna, and the song does warp you right above the entrance. Super duper cool. Now I just gotta figure out, because this is that was much faster than I thought it was going to be. Oh. I'll show what else I can talk about. I'm just gonna wait this out. Serenade of water, baby. I'll serenade you all day. For my water. Got water bottles for days. Alright. I will see you very shortly back with... I'm gonna grab onto the ledge. It's wonderful. Anyway, there's iron boots. Anyway, I'll see you back at Zora's Fountain. Alright, so Zora's Domain. We have 1 flame. Ideally, you use the flame on King Zora here. So that way, you can talk to him and get the lowdown of what's happening here. There is another use you can have this fire. Another use for this fire, I should say. But, for the purposes of doing 3-heart challenge, we will speak to this guy. Basically, he tells you, he's like, hey, like, I can't. It's like, you brought me out of a coma, so I'll give you a blue tunic so that you can breathe underwater like a fish. Don't worry, it makes sense. We're gonna change ourselves to blue, which is not as cool as red or green, to be honest. But not picky. It's gonna enable me to get through. The other use that your wonderful flame can have is you can melt this door, and you can just go buy the blue tunic. It's 200 rubies, so you need the 10 Skulltulas to get that upgrade all sorted. But it is a thing you can do. And that's pretty much it. We're just gonna go warp on over. I could have just gone left, I suppose. Let me see here. Because the first thing I need to do... Nope. Alright, hang on. You don't even know how long it's been since I've last played this song. Here we go. I knew it evolved up at some point. Nope. Hang on. Reset. Got it. Alright. All the songs are like somewhere buried in my mind. It's a matter of remembering like which one is which. Anyway, so we're going to Lost Woods. We're gonna go grab some fairies because I definitely had to use them. So that's that. Anyway, the safest way to deal with this jerk is just to pull out an arrow. I'm almost at the stairs. Run a little bit forward. Whoops. There we go. It takes 3 arrows. It's the safest way to get around it. You get absolutely nothing for it. Now this guy should be... Where are you? Where are you? He's not even here yet. I'm gonna go. Usually he's always there for me. He's just like, yo. Man, he's all the way over here. What are you doing? You snoozing on your job, man. Joysticks, how do they work? Anyway, this is the fairy fountain. In case you all have forgotten, this is the fairy fountain I like to use. It's pretty quick, pretty convenient, pretty free. Nope, that's not how you catch fairies. There we go. Alright. The nice thing about using the ocarina to warp to places is you can warp anywhere, if you remember the song. I already mentioned I'm not good. In a previous title, I'm not good with songs. Okay. This is difficult. It's a lot of notes to remember. 5 notes. Look at that. That's difficult. It is incredibly difficult to remember. Alright. So here you go, Lake Hylia. One difference you're going to notice if you've been here before is that most of the lake is completely dry, despite the fact it's raining constantly here. So, here we go. First things first, put on some boots. I'm going to go ahead, put on the bow and arrow, more just for safekeeping. It's not like I can use it underwater. The hookshot is really the only thing you can use. You can't even use your sword. Like, what's up with that? Just can't even. Don't tell me what to do, Link. I can use my sword wherever I want. Alright. So that's going to end it before we go into everyone's favorite nightmarish dungeon of all time, the Water Temple. It's a difficult place just because with multiple floors and whatnot, but I hope you're all ready for that. Look, we even start off on the 2nd floor of the Water Temple. We're not even on the 1st floor. That's how weird this place is going to be. But short video, I know, but this will I at least wanted to show off that dungeon, the Ice Temple, just because it technically is a dungeon. There's technically a boss. You technically get a good item, and it's necessary to get the warp song there. So it's a dungeon, no matter what they say. But thank you for watching. I will see you next time, and yeah, hopefully we'll tackle Water Temple incredibly shortly here. Lots of fun times. Take care, everyone.